Today, ladies and gentlemen, we want you to meet a woman from Vadodara, Gujarat. She's a mountaineer, an athlete, environmental crusader, whose incredible journey on two wheels has taken her across different continents. Her story is one of courage, endurance, and inspiration. The story of Nisha Kumari's journey.
In just 1 year, Nisha Kumari went from conquering the world's highest peak to cycling across 3 continents for the planet. Her story begins with a dream to test her limits and inspire others. In May 2023, she scaled Mount Everest on her very first attempt, a climb that cost her 9 fingertips to frostbite, but left her determination untouched. Recovery could have been her goal. Instead, she set her sights even further. On a 210-day, over 17,000 kilometer cycling journey from Vadodara to London across 16 countries to spread a single message: change before climate change. With her coach Nilesh Barot riding beside her for every kilometer, the journey became more than a physical challenge. It became a moving classroom, inspiring communities, schools, and fellow travelers. From planting over 1,050 trees to speaking at more than 100 schools, Nisha carried not just the tricolor, but the hope of a greener, cleaner future. Her route took her through the icy winds of Russia, the scorching heat of Central Asia, the rugged mountain passes of Nepal, and the scenic cycling paths of Europe, proving that resilience is built on every turn of the wheel. On January 20th, 2025, London Bridge became a final milestone. Her mission complete, her message heard across continents. Inspired by the mountains, driven by purpose, and fueled by the dream of a cleaner, greener earth, Nisha Kumari reminds us that no dream is too big, no road too long, and no effort too small to change the world. This Independence Day, she makes us proud to be Indian. And joining us is Nisha Kumari on Republic TV. Thank you for joining us here on Republic TV, and happy Independence Day. And we are all proud to be Indians, and so are you. You're an Indian who made us proud as well. And Nisha, my first question to you, of course, the way that you have not only shown bravery by completing a cycling journey from Vadodara to London Bridge, but you also care about our environment. And if every Indian cares about our environment, then I think India would be unstoppable, and you've shown the way.
Yeah. Okay, better.
Yeah.
So you've climbed Mount Everest. You lost your fingertips to frostbite, and then you cycled all the way. My God, look at that. You cycled all the way, Nisha, from Vadodara to London.
I have cycled from Vadodara to London, crossed 16 countries, 16,888 kilometers.
What drives you? What drives you? Why did you do that? What was going on in your mind when you did that?
I did this side for the climate change. My slogan is change before climate change, because climate is changing drastically, and I have noticed climate change in each and every country with very short distance, that I can see live effects of climate change.
Nisha, you started off with the goal that you would scale about 7 summits. I want to ask you, how did you manage to marry two different issues? One being an athlete, and second, bringing in this climate change awareness. How did you marry both of them?
Actually, when I climb mountains, then also I do the climate change. I just used to clean the mountains. Every plastic I got in the mountains, I just pick it up and bring it back to the base so that it will not harm the mountains or glaciers. As everyone knows that glaciers are melting very fast. So preparing on the sea level in Vadodara, Gujarat, and then going to mountains is a same journey. Athletics is a preparation for mountains.
Yes, Nisha, you were talking about your journey when you were going ahead and becoming climbing as the first Mount Everest climber from Vadodara. That you made history. But the journey was quite difficult. Of course, it was very difficult. You lost some fingers to frostbite as well. Even though that must be very tough for you. But I just can't imagine how brave you were to go ahead and achieve this feat despite any kind of obstacles that you faced, Nisha.
I faced a lot of obstacles, but on 17th of May 2023, my dream of becoming reaching at the top of the world and uncovering our Indian flag at the top came true at 6 a.m. in the morning. And I uncovered the Indian flag. While descending, I faced a lot of challenges. Like on Hillary's steps, when I am descending, many climbers are climbing up. I have to give them the way to climb up. So I have to stand at only one position for 2.5 hours continuously. At that moment, the weather becomes worse. The wind are at the speed of 40 to 45 kilometers per hour, as well as the weather, the temperature is minus 60. At that time, I faced the frostbite in my 9 fingers of my fingers, and after coming down, I feel a lot of pain in that. And when I reached the doctor, total 7 to 8 months took for the treatment. After that, doctor said that there is no more recovery. You have to ampute your finger. But I didn't stop at that place. When my fingers, doctor said that you can't do it, you can't go to mountains now. So my next mission is climate change. So I want to spread the message for climate change in the whole world, because the climate is changing globally, and that global warming is increasing a lot.
Yeah.
So I plan to do a cycling from Vadodara to London, so that I can meet more people and I can send my message of change before climate change to each and every person I met.
Yeah, you've lost about 8 of 9 frostbite affected fingers. Was there a point in time where you perhaps lost hope that you may not be able to continue with your dream? For someone who started off with having a dream of scaling 7 summits, who've been able to achieve some of your goals, was there a moment when you felt that you've lost it out and you perhaps want to do something completely different?
This mission for climate change I have taken before Everest only, and it affects a lot. I have to work more harder after this amputation. So because in breaking the cycle in mountains when it is going down, it is very tough. I have planned my cycle as per my fingers. Road bike I can't ride. My hands will not reach till the brake. Many people said that you should not do this because in cold weather it will affect you. It will be painful. Yeah, it's painful in Uzbekistan, in Kazakhstan, and in Russia. It's too much. But I want to spread my message, so I can't stop at that stage.
Right. And Nisha,
we were talking about your next dream. What exactly is your next dream now? You're a very young woman, and you're a young woman who's made the entire nation so proud. I'm sure that your dreams are not over. You have much more to achieve, and you will be inspiring the next generation of climate warriors and of climbers. So what is your dream next, and what do you want the other young Indians to do and follow in your footsteps? Do you want them to follow in your footsteps and do bigger and greater things?
Actually, my next plan I have done is, I haven't revealed it in front of anyone, but my plan is to cycle from east to west and do 1 lakh tree plantation within a 60-day span on the whole route and spread the same message of climate change as our Prime Minister she also said that it says market up. So I want to spread the climate change message and I want to plant as much trees as possible.
Thank you very much. In fact, can't imagine how difficult it is. She lost her fingers, 9 of her fingers to frostbites, and you still manage to cycle through all of that. 16,000 kilometers she's traveled from Vadodara to London and wants to do many more journeys for that. She's got several records. She's got the record for the longest cycling journey from India to London by road. And she's also got another record as India's youngest to run continuously for 12 hours. Quite a fascinating story. Very, very proud of your journey. Thank you, Nisha Kumari, for joining us today here on Republic TV.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much and all the very best. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we'll take a short break here.